almost unbelievable that I'm doing this. I almost didn't get up. It's Monday morning, folks. The war to end all wars is at a standstill.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
That's right. As the smoke is going down this morning, I didn't quite finish everything, but you're going to notice one thing. Oh boy. You're going to notice one thing. What is going on there? No records there. One of the last things, I'll show you this. My son was doing, I'll just, for lack of a better term, was doing karate when he was growing up. And so when he got finished up, he had belts that he had earned. Here's one of them right here. And he was going to get rid of these. And I'm like, no, I will keep them. Because remember when I mentioned that I would have to take all the vinyl out, right? If you have a karate belt or and you don't do anything with it, or if you find one at a thrift store, pick it up, because I was able to wrap this around. They're like moving straps, but I was able to wrap it around low enough and just nice and easy pull on that. And it's around the corner now. So when I finished up last night, I got the bed sorted and then got it made and moved the records, moved some dressers and things like that. And then decided I should get some sleep. I don't know exactly when I'm going to be starting with my friend Ron this morning, working on some stuff, but needless to say, I thought I better get a little bit of sleep. So I did. I just also thought that what I would do is, since we're on a roll, that I would go ahead and so needless to say, what I didn't get finished, I would go ahead and go through some of these CDs again. That way. That way we kind of have that highlight in each one of them. All right. I'm just going to grab a small stack and we can go through those real quick, because I'm eager to get all the way through these and figure out what all I have. So here we go. And who do we have chiming in? Hey, B-Sides up early. Yeah. And good morning to you. And good morning, everybody. And a happy Monday. I'm on summer break, so it's kind of nice. So let's go through some of these CDs, shall we? Here we go. So first thing we have is Neil Young's Harvest Moon, which is a good one. I gotta watch I cut my nails over the weekend. God, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's you cut one too short or you didn't cut it too short. However, it still hurts because you're working on stuff and it pushes the skin back away from the edge of that nail. And oh man, I hate it. It hurts. And yeah. Here we go. Neil Young and Crazy Horse, Weld. Those huge Fender amps.
We did a crate
crate amp like that when I was working for. Oh, look at that. There's another soundtrack. There's going to be a lot of soundtracks in this box. If I can get a hold of this. See, I'm still trying to get a hold of that cover, and I hate it. God, I hate this. All right, there you go. Legend. What do you know about that? Soundtrack to Legend by Tangerine Dream. Tangerine Dream would also do soundtracks for a movie with Roy Scheider in it called Sorcerer. They also did another one word. That's kind of interesting. Sorcerer, Legend, and Thief, just all one word. It's kind of wild. But now I'm blinking out. That's great. And it looks like, is this, how much of it is this? I thought it was, unless the other disc is in here somewhere. No, it's the whole thing on one disc. That doesn't seem right. Tommy by The Who, which I need to watch that movie again. I haven't been able to watch it because it's been boxed up. Snap. Gravity. All right, what do we have here? This is, X. I keep blinking in and out. I don't love this. X, Jesus. Like Jesus, but it's Jesus. Yeah, I don't like when I blink out. It's early morning. Everything's getting going. Even the internet's tired. But it's always tired. I don't get it. For technology that's supposed to be so great, and we pay enough for it, and they still can't get it right. Oh, here we go. Filter. Short bus. There you go. Oh, geez. That's getting, man, annoying. I keep blanking. I mean, I'm assuming I'm disappearing. B-sides. Am I disappearing to you? Well, there you go. Ben Harper, Both Sides of the Sun. I keep getting ready to put this up in front of the camera, and then I see that the screen is black. So let me know, B-sides, if I'm slipping out there. All right. Ben Harper. There, I'm doing it again. This is great. I just love it. Ben Harper, Welcome to the Cruel World, is up next. Oh, man. Now I'm wondering who actually got to their CD collection and is starting to do what I'm doing here with the covers. Daryl Hall and John Oates, Greatest Hits. I always figured Sketchy Reception is on my end. Oh, okay. No, it's on my end today. All right, so there we go. That's a great record. I already own it. Well, great CD, whatever. What do we have here? Dion Ferris, Wild Seed, Wildflower. There you go. Not familiar. Not familiar. Yeah, it's my index finger that nail is. Lots of stuff happening today. So when my buddy gets a hold of me, when Ron and I talk, we'll find out what he and I are going to do first today. Oh, here's the band I was telling you about. Speaking of Christian bands, Guardian. This is their Best of Guardian, 93 through 98. Lots of really good stuff on here. Guardian, it's a great band. Great band. Station Wagon, Songs for Parents by Sarah Groves. Station wagon. Sarah Groves. All right. Oh, get right out of here. Huh. It's autographed. I didn't know about that. I remember that. I remember her coming to town. And I remember my friend going to the show. In fact, I owe her a note this morning. I and I. Never heard of that. I and I. Self-titled. Watch that index finger. Just drives me nuts. The Other Side of Something. Sarah Groves. There you go. And now this time, this is going to match again. There you go. See? Sarah Groves. It's kind of cool. Almost done. Just have a few of these. More Sarah Groves. Past the Wishing. There you go. I wish it was easy enough for me to see what the year was on every one of these, because I would tell you that, because that is important to me. And it's when I'm telling you about what this is, it's important for me that I could tell you what they are, because then you'd know. Look at this one. This warms my heart, because look, it's already done. Sarah Groves, Invisible Empires. That's kind of a neat cityscape piece of art. Yeah, that one was already done. Oh, I wonder if I have this. I think I do. I think you may remember this story from a while back. It's the Commitment soundtrack. If you've never seen the Commitments, do yourself a favor. And if you've never, especially if you've never seen Once or the Commitments, just sit down for a double play. And here's the reason why. If you'll notice, let me get my eye on him real quick. Wow, oh, that's him right there. All right, so right here, this is Glenn Hansard. And he is a musician he had a band called The Frames back in the day, and they would tour over in Europe. And so Glenn Hansard is the guitar player in this movie for the band. Let me see if I can find him on the front here. Yeah, I don't see him straight away. He's on here, I'm sure, but I don't see him. Anyway, I kind of forgot that he was the guitar player on here. Then Once came out. Now, when he was on tour with the Frames over in the Czech Republic, he would stay at a promoter's house as he would go through the Czech Republic. Well, that promoter had a daughter. And they got to be friends. And so when the movie Once was going to come out, there was a whole situation, and you can watch this. I think that it's on the disc, or it's probably out there out here on YouTube. And the story goes that they had a gentleman hired who is an Irish actor, and he decided to pull out of this film, this indie film. And as soon as he pulled out, all the money went. And so then the guy who was making the film decided to try to make it. And he looked at Glenn Hansard and said, look, you've done movies before. You wrote all the songs. Do you want to do the movie? And I've got enough money I can scrape together to get this camera. I can have enough cameras that we could do this film as a quick indie film. Well, they did. And the song from it won the Academy Award that year. And so it's really Falling Slowly was the name of that. And then but he said, do you know a woman? We need a woman to play this other part. And he said, do you know anybody that's like from the Czech Republic? And he's like, absolutely. So he got a hold of Irglova, and they did the film. They ended up getting married. They ended up getting divorced. Just found out they were two different people. It's the power of that magic when you're working together. So anyway, The Commitments is a movie about a guy who, this guy right here in the middle, who puts together musicians in Ireland, in Dublin. And wow, that was wild. You're all right, buddy? My cat's not feeling well. Yeah, I think he's going to get sick. Yeah, okay. He does that a lot. Anyway, he's okay. He'll be fine. So anyway, either that or he's just telling me to get upstairs and feed him. The last thing here. So anyway, but they put this band together, and it's about how bands can fall apart. But the joke about the thing is that they do Long Tall Sally, not Long Tall Sally. Nope. Mustang Sally. Well, I had to do that song in a band in which I was sitting in, and I listened to the original, and I thought to myself, and you'll get this. I'm like, I'm too white. I can't get all this Wilson Pickett stuff, because he was so great and so heavily steeped in the gospel stuff which I was not. But when I heard this Irish gentleman on here sing that song, I'm like, I could do it like that. That's perfect, because I'm a pale Irishman just like this guy. So he had plenty of gusto and everything like that, but I couldn't do it like the original, or else I would have just sounded like a big fake. It would have been ridiculous. So that was a good way to see that movie and make it my own. And lastly, this is one of my friend Jeff from Go Game Go, his favorite artist, Buddy Holly. And I think I have something similar to this, or I might actually have this back there. I'll have to take a look. It's a great collection, though. 2 CDs full of stuff. So, all right, guys. I'm going to go feed the animals and see if my cat's still alive. I'm sure he is. He's fine. It just happens. He's getting older, and all that happens. Again, remember, I just love when it blacks out on me. Internet. Yay. I think I'm going to throw up. These belts are great for moving. And I also will use this when I'm moving my big screen TV over here. I decided to stop last night. I thought I better take a rest, and nothing wrong with that. Yes, totally feed the beast. And then I bought some cereal at Trader Joe's. I don't know who all's got Trader Joe's, but I love going to Trader Joe's. They've been out of their heritage flakes is what they call them. They're like a bran flake. It's good. I don't normally eat that, but these are really good. And so I had to suffice and just go ahead and get their corn flakes to go along with my puffins, my peanut butter puffins. My dog loves those. Not like I give her a ton of them, but she gets some because she's so adorable. All right, guys. That's it. I'll keep in touch a little bit later. I don't have anything scheduled yet because I'm not sure what's going on with the rest of the day, and I probably ought to go ahead and get a little something to eat and then close my eyes again before my buddy gets over here to do some work, because we're gonna have to run out, look for a shower, get some lights, blah blah blah, and all that whatnot. So lots of work ahead. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for popping in. B-Sides, great to see you again. And Deadites, I hope everything is good there. So just like I say, keep in mind that I'll be back soon, and we'll finish going through these CDs, because I just love that the war is maybe coming to an end. And I'll have my craft area set up again, and I'll be ready to roll and start getting some of this stuff out the door, or sending it out to you guys, perhaps. Because then guys, so I'll either be giving it away or selling it, something like that. So take it easy, guys, and take care.